Learn to do anything to make sure you realize your dream, to make sure you achieve your vision. Learn to do anything as far as you don't cause people sorrow, you don't make people shed tears. Make sure you realize your vision. Why I'm saying this is we have so many young people out there who are very interested in doing a certain thing. Let me say getting into tech. But because they don't have money to take these courses, to even subscribe for data, to be able to attend to their online courses, they don't even have money to buy data, right? And they also don't even have money to pay for any institute around to be able to learn that skill that they want to learn. So as a result of that, they are not able to learn that skill. They are not able to acquire that skill that they want to. So I'm doing this video for you. Let me tell you my story. So many years back, I realized that I have interest in anything on the web. Like when I go to cyber cafes and I look at computers, I look at the websites, I begin to imagine what's up? Who are the people doing this? How did they do it? How can I do this kind of things too? I became worried about it, I started reading about it, and I realized that we have a set of people who are into web designing and all that. Nobody had told me anything about it, but I just started developing interest for it. And that period, I was preparing to get into the university. I've already written. I'm attending JAMB lesson. So I now went to tell my dad that the way I'm seeing it, I want to learn web development. That I have done an inquiry. I know of some institute around me that I can go to pay. I've already gone there for inquiry. They have told me the price that I can pay. But when I told my dad this, my dad just looked at me. I was like, what's wrong with you? I thought you are applying for JAMB. Just go and study computer science. Please, my dad did not show interest in it. And because of that, I was not really happy. I thought, okay, what actually will I do? Because I really need to study this web designing. I was not working. I've stopped working and I don't have money, right? So there is this bonanza that I now watched on television. It's a close-up bonanza. They say if you can bring 10 sachets of close-up in an envelope, if you can bring it, your name will be included in a raffle draw. That if you are lucky, you are among those that they picked from the raffle draw, you'll be qualified to win, I think, 50,000 naira. And the amount I needed to enroll in that institution was just, I think, 25 or 30,000. So what I did was, I had to go to my mom's store. I packed a sachet of close-up with close-ups inside. What I did was entirely insane. So I opened all the close-up and pressed out the close-up, pressed them out, washed the sachets and put them inside an envelope. Went to the company and submitted because I needed this 50,000. I don't know what to do. So when I came back, my dad was a staff of This Day. So it's a newspaper company. We have so many old newspapers in the house. So what I would do is I will pack all of them, put them inside my bag in the evening and start moving from one place to another. Those Hausa men that sell suya. So I will sell it to them. They will give me money. So I keep putting this money together. Well, something happened. Unfortunately, when they did that draw, my name was not out. They didn't pick me. I tried despite all my effort, I was unable to raise this 25,000. I couldn't raise it because the money was too big for me to raise. So I just left everything pending. So when it got to the time for JAMB exam, I went to write the JAMB, and God helping me, I had admission. So I went for the admission, I did everything. And after the admission, I was admitted in school, year 1. So during that year 1 period, at the end, I think second semester, with the way the school was going, it was as if the ASU want to strike. Anybody who lives in Nigeria will understand. We're about going on strike. And they already were saying the strike will last for almost 2 months. It will be a very long strike. So because I was in school, anytime I call home and I tell my dad that, see, I need this amount, I realize that he sends money for me to solve any challenge that I'm into. So what I now did was, I looked at the amount I needed. I called the school. They said the price that I need to study web design was still around that, but this time it's 30,000, no more 25,000. So what I did was, I called my dad. I told him some things that I have to buy this textbook, have to pay for this. I've done all the calculations, so I know what to say to be able to get money that will sum up to that certain amount of money that I needed. So when I called him and told him, he did, okay, let's see. Before that week ended, I got the alert. So I was so happy that, wow, this is it. Now I have the money. That is after so many months and almost getting to a year and some months. I kept the money because I had the vision of becoming a web developer. I really want to. I'm so passionate about it, right? And I was not ready to make any study in the university or anything I'm studying to interfere with this strong passion I had. So I kept the money. I didn't touch it. So all of a sudden, the strike came, and they say, well, there's a strike. We should all go home. I was so happy. So when I now went home, now I had money. I now walked to the Computer Institute. I registered myself. So I registered for web design, I think, and animation. So I registered the course. So throughout the time period we were on that strike, I think the strike lasted for like 2 months plus. I used that 2 months to learn my web design course. I did all the practical, and funny enough, I had no computer. When I get home, when they give me an assignment, I start writing HTML with Biro. I write it in a piece of paper, CSS, JavaScript. I write this thing on a piece of paper. So anytime I go to the class in the evening, I will now input it in the desktop computer that we are provided with in the institution. That is how I started. And funny enough, before I went home during that strike, I already bought a textbook. The textbook is Web Designing and Flash Animation, right? So I already bought it. I was studying that book. I had the vision. I had a very strong passion to learn this thing, right? So after that strike, when they called off the strike, I've already finished my program. I think the program lasted for 2 months and some weeks. So I stayed at home to make sure I finished the program before I resumed school. So that's how I was able to learn web designing. So when I got to school, I was telling my friends that, see, I can build a website now. They say, I now ended up even having students who are in computer science in their almost getting to their final year. I was now having them as my student. They were paying me. I was helping them do assignments, and I was helping them build websites. So that is how I was able to learn web designing, because I had a vision, I worked towards it, and I achieved it. So do not allow, simply because you don't have resources, or you don't have anybody to help you or assist you, do not allow it stop you from achieving your vision. Do not allow it stop you from getting that thing that you want to get. If you say you want to learn software development, or you want to learn data analysis, or you want to learn interior designing, or you want to learn any skill that you feel you love so passionately, do whatever it takes. When you have the fund, pay it and achieve it. Like I said earlier before I started, do anything it takes to achieve your vision. Aside making people cry, don't make people cry. Don't steal from people. Don't make people feel bad. Don't kill people. Aside all that, do anything to achieve your vision. If you take this advice, I am sure you will thank me later.